The luxury electric car market is becoming increasingly competitive in today's market. The reigning king of luxury sedans, Mercedes-Benz, has decided to join the party by releasing an electric version of its flagship S-Class model. It goes by the name EQS, but can this electric vehicle compete with Tesla cars, especially Tesla Model Y? You want to know about that? Then stay tuned, because in today's video, I will be comparing the Mercedes-Benz EQS and the Tesla Y. Before we dive in, give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you don't miss any of our new videos. Let's get started. In comparison to the Tesla Y, here is how the Mercedes-Benz EQS performs. Interior. Instead of using traditional buttons, Tesla was the first company to implement a massive touchscreen. That concept has been adopted and developed further by various other automobile manufacturers. In the center of the Model Y is an enormous touchscreen measuring 15 inches and placed in landscape orientation. Using this touchscreen, practically all of the vehicle's features can be operated. The EQS 580 features an enormous hyperscreen that extends over the whole width of the instrument panel. In reality, it's only one huge screen sandwiched between two smaller ones on either side. The 56-inch MBUX hyperscreen is a standard on the 580, but it's an available extra on the 450 Plus. This screen takes up most of the interior space. In addition to this, there is an option between two different head-up displays, one of which has an augmented reality projection area with a 77-inch diagonal projection area capable of projecting three-dimensional visuals, roughly 33 feet in front of the driver. There are a variety of soundtracks, massage seats, and different semi-autonomous systems, in addition to the typical interior luxuries, like seat heating, even in the third row, ventilation, multi-zone climate control, and LED ambient lighting. These features are found within the vehicle. The EQS SUV now comes with fragranced climate control, and the new aroma is named the number 6 Mood Mimosa. This gives an extra layer of refinement to the vehicle. But what about the Tesla Y? How does the car look on the inside? The 2022 Tesla Model Y interior adheres closely to the brand's formula, which means a minimalist design. The dashboard features a giant 15-inch touchscreen that displays information about the vehicle's performance. The interior quality raises a few questions. Even though it appears to have a nice first impression, once again, Tesla has not quite managed to equal the quality of German luxury SUVs in this regard. Both of the trim levels have features such as front seats that can be adjusted electronically in a total of 12 different ways, as well as front and back seat heaters. This standard suite of driver's assistance features offered by Tesla's autopilot is present, including automatic emergency braking, monitoring for blind spots, and collision warning. Automated parking and lane switching are two of the available functions. In general, the two vehicles' cabins are completely different from one another. Contrary to Tesla's, the inside of the EQS is neither Spartan nor minimal. Instead, it features the sort of wood accents, quilted leather, and sparkling buttons that one would anticipate finding in a Mercedes flagship model. EQS SUV engine and performance. The Mercedes EQS SUV, much like the Tesla Y, does not have a combustion engine and instead relies on batteries and electric motors for propulsion. The EQS 450 Plus is only available with rear-wheel drive and has 355 horsepower and 419 pound-feet of torque. But it does come with two different powertrain options. Although performance data have not been released, a sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 6 seconds is possible with the base model 450 Plus, while the EQS 580 should accomplish the same thing in about 4.5 seconds. The chassis has been updated to include an off-road mode in addition to air suspension and adjustable dampers. The EQS sedan was the progenitor of the rear axle steering system, capable of up to 10 degrees of lock. Acceleration in any Tesla is guaranteed to be blisteringly quick, but the question is whether or not the EQS matches that of the Tesla Y. The Model Y's dual electric motors are paired to a single-speed, fixed-gear transmission, and even though Tesla does not provide power outputs for the electrified powertrain, it is irrelevant. The long-range Model Y can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds, while the performance Model Y can do the same task in just about 3.5. Both versions of Model Y are equipped with an all-wheel drive. When equipped with the Performance Upgrade Pack, the latter can achieve a maximum speed of either 135 or 155 miles per hour, but that still does match up with the performance of EQS. Exterior and colors. The EQS takes the EQ style cues featured on the sedan version of the EQ, but with a few modifications to give it a little more rugged appearance. It keeps the LED digital light headlamps on either side of the faux grille, called a black panel, and the side profile has an organic lock. Base trim lacks definition, but the AMG line design package supplies a handful of elements that give it a more definition, such as strong black air strakes on the front bumper. This contrasts with the standard trim, which lacks definition. A sleek and sophisticated black roof-mounted spoiler and a signature full-width light bar can be found in the vehicle's rear. Wheels with high aerodynamic features can be selected in either 20 or 21-inch diameters to fit within the wheel arches, which now have a black coating. Off-white and gray appear to be the primary colors in the press photographs of the EQS SUV. Although the color scheme has not been made public just yet, you can anticipate that the majority of the possibilities will continue to be simple and understated, with the addition of a few dark black, blue, and red variants, as well as potentially one or two matte finishes. What does the Tesla Y exterior look like? It cannot be easy to differentiate between the new Model Y and the previous Model X at first glance. The presence of the metal highlights the larger size of the latter. The most obvious change is seen up front, where the Model Y does away with the Model X narrow grille and instead features a redesigned front fascia closely aligned with the Model 3 sedan. This is the distinction that stands out the most. While the Model Y long range comes standard with alloy wheels measuring 19 inches, and offers optional wheels measuring 20 inches, the Model Y Performance features wheels measuring 21 inches that are called Uber Turbine. LED fog lamps, power folding side mirrors, and a tinted glass roof are standard on both versions of this vehicle. There are only 5 color options available for the Tesla Model Y, adhering to the company's standard practice of offering a limited color palette. Only pearl white and midnight silver metallic come standard. If you want solid black or deep blue metallic, you must pay an additional $1,500 or $1,000 respectively. The coolest color is called red multicoat and costs $2,000 total. Which of these exteriors is superior? They're both awesome, and you may choose which one is superior based on your preferences and how things look to you. Nevertheless, if it were up to me, I would go with the EQS. Price. Although the pricing of the Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV has not been set in stone just yet, it's safe to assume that it'll have a higher manufacturer's suggested retail price, MSRP, than its sedan sibling, which has a price range of $102,310 to $119,110. I'll save you all the confusing model names in the middle of the pack and point out that the entry-level price for the top-of-the-line EQS 580 4MATIC Pinnacle is only a little over $126,000. There are frequent adjustments made to the base pricing of Model Y, however. As of right now, it's $62,990. In contrast to Tesla, the EQS can still qualify for the maximum federal tax credit of $7,500 available for the purchase of new electric vehicles. Dimensions. The Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV is a 3-row luxury electric vehicle, and as such it features dimensions that are larger than any of those other EQ model and even the Tesla Model Y. The bodywork has been lengthened and is 7.8 inches longer, bringing the vehicle's total length to 201.8 inches. It shares the same wheelbase as the EQS sedan, measuring 126.4 inches. In terms of width, it is 77.1 inches, and in terms of height, it is 67.6 inches. Expect it to be several hundred pounds more than the similar EQS sedan, which starts at 5,597 pounds in an EQS 450 Plus configuration. The curb weight hasn't been verified, but you can expect it to be significantly heavier than that. The Tesla Model Y is a few millimeters narrower and inches shorter in length than the EQS. The Model Y has 187 inches in length, 75.6 inches in width excluding the mirrors, 83.8 inches including the mirrors, and 63.9 inches in height, and is slightly longer than the Model S. However, the wheelbase length comes out to be 113.8 inches, and the ground clearance totals 6.6 inches. So, which of these cars would you go for? Let me know in the comment section below. For today's video, that's all there is to it. Thank you for sticking with me. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can keep up with more incredible videos like this. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.